basically what we have, just to kind of go over it again, is we have a very simple table view with just a couple numbers in here, some static data here, 1, 2, 3, just to show so if we go to table, here we have our data, and we have the ability to delete here. So we want to implement this functionality to be able to delete this. So let's work on that. Now if we go down here, I got my little note to start here, we want to delete the row from the data source. So our data is here. So data dot remove at, and then we have the row that was selected here, so we can use index path, right? At index path dot row. So the element at this row. Now this array, so position 0 will be the first position. Actually, let me think about that. I wonder what that will give me anyway. Let's see. Let's print that. Print. I just want to make sure. Print index path dot row. Okay, so I'll do that just for my own curiosity. So what I'm assuming is that it's going to be the first position is 0, the second position on the table is 1. So I'm going to remove the item at position row index path row. I'm sorry. And then let's just handle the table view. Oh, table view. I guess I could have ignored that. Dot. Auto finish table view. Dot delete rows at our index path with fade. Let's do a nice little fade. So let's see what that looks like. Uh-oh. Cannot color print the value. Oh. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's run this again and see what we have. Okay. Okay, let's go to table. Here we are. Okay, let me put this up. And I didn't even put that into a thing, so let's see if it works. Okay. So I want to delete this. Okay, so it does work like that. So the index showing 2 is the third item on the list. So 1, 2, 3, but this starts at 0, 1, 2. Okay, so there we go. We can delete this one, and we can delete that one. Now we have an empty list. We go back and just refresh it, but that's not important. Okay, so we did that. Next, we want to be able to add data to the table. And we're going to do that. We're going to go to the storyboard. Let me zoom out a little bit and close some of this stuff up that I don't need. I don't think I need that right now. Okay. So in our other example, we have a picker that we go to. So we're just going to do another view controller. For our picker. We need a way to get there, so let's add a navigation bar here. Right? Come on. Actually, not a navigation bar, but navigation item. Oops. Navigation item. Right? And we want a button that's going to put us where we want it to go. And here we can change the image if we had one, but we don't. So we just want to add button. So our add button is going to take us here. Right? And here, a couple things we want. We want a picker, right? A picker. Okay, and we also need a button. Once we've decided what we're going to pick. Okay. I think last time I put this in like a stack view, but I don't know if that's necessary here. Let's make that green. Let's change this text color to white. Okay. Let's change this to add. Add. Okay. That works for me. Does it work for you? I hope so, because like I said, it works for me. Okay, so we want this to stretch this way. I think that's good. And we want the same thing for this. We don't want that. Do we? No, we definitely don't want that. Yeah, just keep it where it is. And the same thing with this. Just keep it where it is. Okay. So, now that we have this, what do we want to do? We need to create a view controller. Duh. Okay, so let me go back. Let's create a new file. And this is a view controller for this view. So file new. Blanking out. Okay, view controller, Cocoa Touch class, and we're going to say this is the picker view controller. Then create. Let's create. Okay. And let's go back to our storyboard just so that we don't forget here and connect it to our new view controller. Picker view controller. There we go. Okay, so I think now this should be able to happen. Okay, let's just get rid of this stuff. Here for segue. I can't remember if I said I was going to use core data in this or no. Oh well. I can't remember. Anyway, so what we want to do is we need to add our delegate and data source to this. So we're going to say UI picker, because that's that little spinny thing. View delegate UI picker view data source. Okay. What did I do wrong? What did I break? It doesn't conform. Okay. That's okay. Well, let's conform to it then. Like, let's just do that. That's not what I want to do. Go back to my storyboard. Okay, what does it need in order to conform? We need to have functions, a number of components for this. And we're going to say return 1, number of components. Just one component. And we might help if we spell return correctly. Return 1. It's still yelling at me, so let's keep going. Func picker view UI picker with components. Okay, so we need to do this. We need to actually set some options. So let's do that here. Let's say we need a variable for locations, and that can be a string, right? And actually, let's just go ahead and load them here. So let's just say we want Brazil, China, and Europe. EUROPE. All places I would love to visit. Okay, and we're going to return our locations dot count. Right? I think that makes sense, right? We're going to have, or it doesn't. So that's not right. We don't want it to be a CIT float. We want it to be an int. Uh-oh, I didn't like that. Maybe I did the wrong one. Let me see. Function picker. Okay, so we don't want that one. We want number of rows. That's right. Okay, so now we want location.count. Return location.count. Shins. Okay, that looks like that solved that for me. So then we want we need text for it, right? So function, func picker view, and we want our titles for our rows. And then what we can do is we can say return locations dot row. Oh, locations at row. There we go. I think that'll work because our string is contained in here. So our title for our spinny thing for our places is here. And it stopped yelling at me too, so that's pretty awesome. Now we need to have a way to add. We need to create a connection to the view controller. VC is equal to what kind of view controller is this? On this table. So I need to add to my table view controller. So I can add to that array. Okay. VC is equal to that, right? So we have a button here, so we could just create a little outlet here for our button, not outlet, but action. And this is going to be add location. And let's connect that. And we're going to say, basically, we need to set this. So let's create another variable, selected location, and it's going to be a string, right? So we have a string, and instead of doing this here, what we're going to do is say selected location is equal to that. Paste. And then we're going to return selected location. So now we have a variable that's holding our location. So here we can probably do this a lot easier. So we know that VC has our data dot append a new element. Correct. Just want to make sure. Okay, we're going to put a new element, and we're going to append selected location, right? I think that'd be good. And then you can probably have some message here, but self.dismiss true nil. I wonder what that would look like. Let's see if that even remotely worked, because I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Okay. 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 I hate how long it takes for this thing to load, and I think that's really an issue. Okay, let's see. So go to table. You want to add. It didn't do what did I do wrong? Or did I just set it? Oh, I just set a breakpoint.
Oh no, nothing's there. Nothing's there. Oh, that's right, we're on the floor. If I go here, this into here, nothing's there. Add locations. If you know what I did wrong, definitely let me know, comment. If I don't figure it out in the most elegant way, because that's completely, something that can happen.
Data source. Oh, delegate. I think that's what I probably did wrong. Let's see. Okay, come on, let's build. Okay, so let's go to table. We're gonna add. There we go. I didn't set it as. Okay. Stupid. Okay, so let's do one more thing. And let's print this out. Print Oops. Print selected location. Okay. Now I just want to make sure that this works back and forth, and then the next piece will be customizing the cell, just so you guys know my layout for this whole thing. Okay, so go to table, and we do this. We have China, right? We need to go back, and it didn't even save it. Issue. So let's see if that worked. I've changed it by making data a global variable versus a class variable. So let's see what happens. Okay, so let's go here. That still shows up. That's good. Let's add Brazil, and it didn't add it to it. Oh, it just didn't refresh. Okay, so let's fix that. I mean, picker, so that's not what I want. Let's go to the main table view. Let's see if we do this. Ugh. Okay. But why doesn't it? Maybe if we do in our picker, after we append it, we do VC because we still have this table view reload. Possible? Let's see if that works. Go to table view. Let's add China, and it didn't. So if I go here and I go back here, it's there. Maybe if I go on view did load, maybe, let's see, table view. Oh wait, it's not in there. And delete that. And let's go back here and view did load. Table view dot reload. Is it view did load or view will appear? We're gonna figure this out. We are going to figure this whole thing out. I'm sure it's a really simple, answer. Nope. Let's see. Let's see, table view. We want to let's begin updates. Reload specific section. Reload section titles. Let's see what this does. Let's see, you know? What could hurt? This is actually from the before. See if I... Yay! Whatever I did here, view will appear. I think I did. So, I think what I did here is in the change was in view will appear. So let me take this out just to see if this other thing would work. And it probably should be best to do it here because if there's other view controllers that go there, even if this does work, if there's other view controllers that go back and forth and update this list, then it'd be best that the table view controller controls its refresh. So, but I'm just curious. Nope. Okay, good. So that didn't work, and we should be controlling it from here. Okay, so I think that is a great place to stop here. Don't fret, I will be back to do the next part. So this part is just basically being able to add data from the picker. So now we have this cool little list here, table view. We can add new places to it. They pop up. It's awesome. We got more. Cool. So we're going to come back and we're going to actually get rid of this data, this kind of code data here, and we're going to customize these cells. And it should be a really short video. Sorry this was so long. It wasn't supposed to be, but I had some technical difficulties, and I wanted you guys to see me work through them. Okay? See you later. Okay, I just wanted to take some time to beg you guys to subscribe, and let me know in the comments any suggestions you have. If you're a pro at this, give me some pointers. I'm still learning, and I can't wait to make more videos and have you guys learn with me. Subscribe.